What's up guys, this is Crystal Kids and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be cracking geodes from National Geographic. You can get this off of Amazon and there are 10 geodes in here. So we're basically just going to be cracking 10 very small geodes and see the crystals inside. So this comes with 10 geodes, 1 pair of goggles, 1 magnifying glass, 2 display stands, and instructions. So I'm going to read the instructions and get back to you guys. Okay guys, so here's our instructions right here, and there are actually 10 real geodes in this bag. I'm so excited to see what they look like. And this also comes with goggles, a magnifying glass, and 2 small stands. So these are the different types of geodes we might find in here. This looks crazy. I want to try to find this one, and this one looks pretty cool too. It looks like agate. So hopefully we'll find these. So I'm going to get my geodes and set them on a table. The first should be the largest geode I should crack open. This is the largest geode that's in this bag. So I'm ready to crack this open. All right, so I have my goggles on and I also have my chisel and my hammer. So I'm just gonna crack this. This might be a little bit hard to crack, and I also say crack it gently. I have my goggles on, my gloves, my geode right here, which you can see a little crystal right there. This is probably gonna be very cool. And I also have my chisel and my hammer. So I'm going to hammer this and see the beauty inside. I had no idea it's going to be this hard or this loud, so I'll see you guys back. So I did not know how difficult that would be to break open, but I'm going to break open some other geodes to see what they look like. And I might do that one later because that was very, very hard to break open. I still didn't break it over. I only chipped a little bit of pieces. But I'm going to do this geode now. This smaller geode. Maybe I should do the smallest geode first, since the other one was hard to chip open. I'm going to do a very small geode. I'm going to do this outside. Alright guys, so we're back. And I actually used a bigger hammer and I chipped out the little one, and look what it looks like. These look so cool. That looks very cool. So I might use the bigger hammer for the bigger one. And there's 4 very small pieces of this very tiny geode. That looks awesome. I'm going to show you guys under the magnifying glass. They look crazy. So here it is under the magnifying glass. That looks crazy. So I'm gonna break open the largest one and see how cool that looks. So I broke open the largest one. I didn't really follow the rules because it was so hard to break open, but this is how it looks. There are quartz crystals inside. That's crazy. Like, that's so crazy. Especially this one. It's a very small one. So here's it under the magnifying glass. It's so gemmy. That is crazy. This is the craziest geode I've ever broke open. This should be a display piece at the museum of how crazy that is. That was extremely hard to break open, but it was so worth it. I'm gonna crack some other geodes now and show you how they look. Alright guys, I'm outside now, and I don't even think we need these anymore, but it's for the rules. I'm just gonna use this hammer since it's doing most of the work. So I'm gonna just break this. Those were light taps. I'm gonna try to use the chisel so no pieces will fly everywhere. But you know, these rocks are very rocky, so it's gonna be difficult to break it open with the chisel. So I'm just gonna do that until it breaks open. Okay, some pieces flew away. I don't really see much in here. So I'm gonna keep hammering. Oh! Look at that. You guys can see that little opening right there. I don't even know if I should open this more. I thought it was gonna be a solid at first. Cause look at that. I don't think I should. I'm gonna try to break it open more. But I don't want to damage it that much. Okay, I broke it open. It's time to see. In 3, 2, 1. That's so botryoidal. That is super botryoidal. Look, it looks like a little smiley face. These crystals are crazy. And look at this one. This one has so many quartz on it. And it's botryoidal. And very, very druzy. Especially the small ones. These are crazy crystals. This is highly recommended. Look, there's little needle quartz on here. All right, guys, now I'm gonna break open this one. This might be a very cool one too. I'll check back with you guys when this is broken open. This is also a flat one, so it might be more easier to break than the other ones. Because this one, the small one, was very round. This one was the hardest to break open. The rest of them were kind of easy, but this might be crazy. All right, so I lied. The flats are not easy at all. This was very difficult to break open, but look at that. It's a tiny little hole. I might keep it like this. I don't know, but it's very hard to open. If you could see close enough, it is botryoidal inside. So this is a botryoidal one. And there are a few holes around this. Or it might just be a solid. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna just leave it like this. This was still very fun to break open because you can still see the crystals. The next crystal I'm gonna do is this one. This is a very round one. So it might be easy or hard. I don't know. But let's see how it looks. I knew it. So look what's inside of here. I knew it was gonna be the same as the first one we broke open. They look very similar. But it's still pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is a solid or not. It maybe is. It's still pretty cool. It's quartz. I don't really think you could see, but there's quartz inside. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's not that bad. But we could break open a better one, which is the lucky number 4. So I'm gonna break open this round one, and I have a feeling that it's gonna mostly look like this quartz one because it's the same color and it looks very similar. So let's hopefully find quartz inside. I was right once again because I did find quartz inside. So this broke like very easily, probably the easiest with only two tries. And this is quartz. This is crazy. And there are still little pieces out there. I'm gonna put all the little pieces in a bag. So the next rock I'm gonna open is this one. Hopefully this one looks pretty nice too. All right, guys, so I'm back and I did break open a rock, and it is a quartz again, but they are very beautiful. And I was outside looking at little chips of these crystals, and I'm definitely going to keep them because they look so high quality, like this one. And they're just very small. So I'm going to keep those. I could possibly make a ring out of it. They're so cool. They're like diamond quality, but they're just quartz. But they do look like Herkimer diamonds, or they're probably Herkimer. This is the next geode I'm gonna crack open and see what it looks like inside. Okay, I cracked open the second to last, and this is another quartz. So I mostly have quartz in this pile, and there's a lot of double terminated small ones out there, which I am gonna put in a plastic bag. And this is the last one, so hopefully the last one is legitimately the best one. So guys, I said last one, best one, and this is actually the best one. It's still quartz, but look how gemmy that is. Look at this one. Look how gemmy those small quartz are. That's crazy. They look like diamonds. They look a lot like diamonds. This was crazy. This is probably the best crystal video I've ever made. Look at all of these geodes. They're beautiful. So I'm gonna clean everything up and show you the geodes. So I'm done cleaning up, and here are the tiny pieces of crystals. I could probably make a ring out of this, of how high quality they are. It's always the small crystals that's the most high quality. But I might give this to my mom, and I'll show you guys the geodes. Alright, so here goes all of my geodes, and the ones that are in the center are the masterpieces. This one, you can see inside it, and this one is super gemmy. Even though it's pretty small and thin, this is so gemmy. And the other ones around it are the geodes that I cracked open. Many of these are gemmy. Many of these are botryoidal. They're also iridescent and translucent. So here are all of my geodes cracked open. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below which of these crystals were your favorite. See ya.